Hey everybody, just wanted to take a second. Finally got my bass cave finished up. I think I made a post several months, or actually this fall about it. I was getting started on it, and just going to sort of show you how it turned out. So come on in, I'll show you. Um, Here we got a pretty simple setup here. This is a little room off of the house we live in. Fairly small. It's about, I'm going to guess, maybe 10 by 10. So for most professional anglers, you know, they have a lot more space, a lot more room. But what I've really tried to do is I've tried to focus on minimalizing my equipment, and you know, stuff that I don't use, stuff that I haven't used for years. I just don't have a space for it here. So everything that you see in here that I'm going to show you is the stuff that I'm actively using in my tournament fishing. So anyway, coming in, I'll sort of show you what I got here. Starting out here, this is the box I keep my fishing line in here. I use all Seagar fluorocarbon, Seagar braid. Invisex is my favorite Seagar fluorocarbon. And then, you know, they use the Smackdown braid, which is excellent for different applications. But this box right here, I take it to tournaments with me, put it in the back of the truck, and that way I've got all the different line sizes for every situation I could come out up against. A couple boxes here, just assorted plastics. I got here just a little bit of everything. I carry a lot of different plastics. You know, mainly a lot of zoom stuff, like odds and ends, whatever I might use. Most of the stuff I keep in boxes, and I'll show you here a little bit later. More stuff over here. I've got, you know, a lot of the Megabass spark shads, Zoom swimmer swim baits. A lot of my swim baits are in this one over here. Here, little storage box here. Just got get everything out of the way. I've got just some bags, some odds and ends in there. Gets everything out of the way. Got a little bit of Bridgeford product here. We give these away as samples on the road at gas stations, this and that. There's always people wanting samples of the Bridgeford Sweet Baby Ray jerky, so we have a supply that we keep here. Now on the wall up here. There again, I got some more baits. I got the some different Zoom swim baits here. Up on top here, I've got some of my favorites, the Megabass Dark Sleepers. You can see I've got 3 boxes dedicated to Dark Sleepers because just an awesome little swim bait. Megabass Mag Draft. I got more of the Zoom Frogs. Hey, this right here, I don't know if you guys have used these before, but this Zoom Frog is awesome because this thing floats. And you can work it like a floating frog or like a horny toad, something like that. But man, I have done really good on this Zoom Frog. It's really good bait here. I've got some spare reels up here. Got my Solar Bat sunglasses up here. Just some oddball stuff, some dies, little oddball stuff. Now in the corner over here, here's all my Megabass, mostly the Orochi series rods. And got a lot of fishing rods, but it may look like a lot, but it's really not a lot, because some of the tournaments, say for example, if I'm flipping, I may have 8 flipping sticks out of the same action, or the same with different stuff here. So I got my spinning rods here. I got my 7-foot multi-purpose rods right here, and I've got the flipping sticks right here. So a little bit of everything with that. Got rod sleeves right here. These are always a necessity anymore for the fishing we do. Here's right here. I'm sort of still a little bit of a mess because I just got back from the Bassmaster Open at Lake Toho, and everything is not real organized right now as I like it. But here is my Megabass jerk baits right here, and this is like this is my workhorse here because everybody knows I love to fish jerk baits. I got every jerk bait that Megabass makes over there, just about every one. Everything from X80s to 110s, 110 plus 1s, 110 plus 2s, Margays, 110 Magnums, Edo Shiners, Margays, everything. Just absolutely love fishing them. That's what I caught all my fish on pretty much at Toho last week when I finished 18th there. And moving over here, got another box, more Megabass stuff in it, some of the Megabass Freestyle mag drafts, different stuff here. And this right here is all of my hard crankbaits. I got a little bit of everything in here pretty much. Well, there's some mag drafts here, but everything else, I've got all my top waters that I use, all my square bills, Megabass S cranks, got a ton of those. Deep crankbaits, shallow crankbaits, just all my odd and end hard baits go underneath here. Doesn't look like a lot, but there's a lot of baits in here. Every one of these is stuffed full. So I've really, just put in there everything that I really use a lot. Okay, up on here, this is a mess right now, but this is one of my most important boxes. I take this in the boat with me all the time. I've got all my dies, I've got pliers, this and that, different type of wrenches and stuff. But my two main things I use in here a lot are dies and fingernail polish. These are some of the most two critical things you can have as a bass angler, because you can modify so many with your soft plastics and the hard plastic and the hard baits with the fingernail polish. So I carry a dozen different colors of fingernail polish, tons of dye, scents. I'm a big believer in different type of scent, especially flipping. Okay, up here on the wall, I got all my Megabass, oversized Megabass stuff. I got the 10-inch mag drafts here. Got the big Megabass Mega Dog, iWing 135. The glide baits, the 262 Megabass glide baits, 185s. All my oversized stuff that's almost too big for a box. This right here, like I said, this, again, there's not a lot of stuff here, but there's so much equipment right here that you can't really see. I've got all my weights, my hooks that I take in the boat with me. I've got skirts, I tie all my own skirts, skirt layers, all my skirt kits are here. All my jigs, bladed jigs, flipping jigs, finesse jigs, all that type of stuff right here. Scroungers. This right here is the money boxes. Anytime you're into jigs, Texas rigging, that type of stuff, I mean, if you can get them going on that, it's real good. Isolate, more oddball stuff here. I just got some, a little bit of everything here. Some extra boxes here. Got my combat knife, my buddy Rodney Schmolak, U.S. Army Ranger, carried this in Vietnam with me, gave it to him. One of my prized possessions, and since he passed away a few years ago, 3 combat tours in Vietnam carrying this knife. It's really one of my sentimental possessions I have. Okay, this right here is what we're talking about, all my soft plastics. I carry these boxes with me because I can lay them flat, I can put them in the boat with me. I've got a little bit of everything. I got the horny toads, I got Zoom trick worms, all the stuff Zoom makes, Z-Hogs, Z-Craws, flukes, different types of trailers, super chunks, Z-Carl Juniors, the old monster mag worm, just odds and ends, everything in here. As you can tell, I really like fishing soft plastics a lot, and you have to as a fisherman, because they're just, it's hard to beat them. Here's some more odds and ends. I got my reels here, take for the tournaments with me. Just a few odd and end baits here. Here's the new Zoom frog, big oversized frog, which is really cool here. The new Zoom Slinky, just got these in. These are the soft, like a soft stick bait, really good. And some more odd and end, oddball plastics right here, just loose. So, oh, and one more thing up here, we got my spinner baits. This is all my spinner bait selection. I've got everything from 1/4 ounce up to 1 ounce. A lot of the Cumberland Pro Lure spinner baits up there. And got quite a bit of space to that. But anyway, that's it. Pretty simple, pretty humble little bass cave here. I just wanted to let you guys see it, and I'll get back and hope you guys are having a good Sunday, and we'll talk to you later.